Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Flu with Trudy. I'm your host Trudy. I'm here today only with Kachi and Edosa, but that's okay. Let's just say that some people are more reliable than others. We're here to talk about we're here to talk about the running. This is our final pick for the three teams who are going for the Champions League. For the Premier League, we're also going to do a bit of Champions League predictions as well. The recording does take place before the matches take place, so you guys can see. By the time the recording comes out, the matches would have ended. You'll see what happens and you see how accurate our predictions are. But first, the run-ins. I'm going to go to Edosa first after the huge favor Man U did you guys this past weekend. How are you feeling about the run-in? Who do you think is going to win and by how much?
Man, thank you for doing what you had to do, even though
We live to
I
serve.
feel
We
like
live to
you
serve.
also had to do it because you were in danger of Chelsea catching up with you guys. But then I remember
Chelsea.
it was Chelsea. Exactly. I remember it was Chelsea, and then I guess you guys are back to doing us a favor.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. Despite many claims that it is in Arsenal's hands, I don't think it really is. Although EPL has given us a low-key banger. Everton versus Liverpool fighting for their lives. Be there, my family will be there. The entire Bali family will be there. Ready. Like, I think it's going to go down to the last game. Let's put it this way: if it goes down to the last game, it's between Liverpool and Arsenal, because you're playing Everton, and there's one thing you can be sure of: Everton are going to throw away that game just to mess with club. So I'm good. We just need to be there on that last day. If we need 10 goals to win the league, Everton will give us 11. And that's all I need. But I'm nervous because it's been a while I was here. So,
How are you feeling about Spurs, Chelsea, and Man U? Because those you have those
Chelsea,
guys in your
man, I
running.
said,
Mm-hmm.
know them. As long as it doesn't
It's Andrew.
against
Yo,
Chelsea.
the raining thing. You guys think I'm joking about this raining thing? When it's
No, it's not
raining,
a joke. Oh.
when it's raining,
Chelsea game that they drew against the big six. Go and check it was
it was
raining.
raining exactly.
It doesn't make any sense. There's something about the rain. And the rain brings you down to the level. You can't be bringing them up to any level because there's no level for them to go on to. But no, it's insane. Man U, I mean, the last time Arsenal beat Man U in front of people, I was probably like 2 years old. So that's probably not happening.
In front
So
of who?
in front of human beings watching
What are you talking
in
about?
the
We
stadium.
did you beat? Oh, COVID.
In the stadium, like people watching live in the stadium, I was like 2 or 3 years old. That hasn't happened in a long time. So yeah. That, that match is a draw. That is how these guys do against you guys. Like, that's our own thing.
You realize that you need to score. Oh, we need to score to do the draw because realistically, Arsenal will score us, no question.
With
And as
Onana in
Vidic,
post,
and as Vidic says, and as Vidic just said, defense wins titles. You guys have the best defense. I don't see us
it,
scoring more than one. I don't see
it's fine.
Spurs scoring more than one. I don't see Chelsea scoring at all. Actually, Chelsea has been getting
No,
penalties
but
against everybody, so Chelsea will get a penalty.
those games really go according to script. So, like, if we're playing at Liverpool, I wouldn't even be there. You know what to expect. They're going to run at you. Just keep them, like, try not to get them excited, and you can make it. But like, Chelsea, Tottenham, they almost make you want to get involved just because you want to show them they're not good. And that's all you need against these teams to throw away your game plan. And then they take it away from you. But I don't know, man. I'm scared of Wolves. Like Wolves have actually done very well against a
Low
lot of big
key, eh?
teams this year.
Low key. Wolves
Bournemouth are
is
actually a stupidly good team, like very well coached team. So I think there's enough games in there that people are not actually like looking at where Arsenal can just draw a weird game.
Please, could you say Bournemouth is a very good, well coached team? We're playing them this weekend, so in case we lose them this weekend, yeah, a very well coached team. You never know what's gonna happen. We're playing them away in that their small,
The
narrow
way,
ass stadium. Yeah,
wait, the way,
yeah.
yeah, but don't wake up for that match, bro. You already know how it goes. So now 35 shots on target. After arguing when that shot on
With
target
their
is enough
small
reason for you
stadium.
to lose
Oh
the game
my, I
again.
hate. I don't mean to be elitist. Bournemouth. and Crystal Palace. I hate their stadiums.
Not
Like I hate
Brentford. I feel like
watching.
Brentford carry you guys on their head, bro.
I don't just two. I just hate even just watching games in their stadium. I just hate it. I don't know why. I think Luton Stadium is even better than both their
Yeah,
stadiums.
it's not that their stadiums are
No,
not aesthetically pleasing at all.
Mm-hmm.
you just need to get points. Who cares about aesthetics? Come on, wait.
So
Bournemouth,
in your
Crystal
opinion,
Palace.
Liverpool is
Liverpool is
not in the
getting
running.
Crystal Palace.
Liverpool is not in the running at all. I don't think they are.
I
I
do
don't.
not know.
I don't think they can win the league.
I don't
I don't
think,
think they can win the
okay,
league.
if I'm going to be honest, I don't think they should be trying to win the league. But when the league wants you to win the league, what are you going to do?
Stop. You can't say that.
Like,
With all the bad calls they've had
No,
with
no, the
but
league wants them. The league
it
wants them to win
happened,
the league.
no, it
The
happened
league and the
in one
media.
game.
no two.
No,
Just off the
see,
top of my head,
let's
two.
be honest.
Just off the top of my head, too. The Spurs one, the offside one against Spurs, and the McAllister kick against City. Those are the two off the top of my head. Those are
Wait,
just the two. And I know
but
there'd
then
been
there was
more.
Van Dijk choking out the player 2 games ago. There's the pen they got against you. They're going to come and shout, oh, the guy handball the ball. Despite the fact you have to rewrite the entire loss of the game. The Gakpo diving after he went past the goalkeeper and not getting a yellow. Like they do all sorts of weird stuff. There's club shouting on referees and shouting at other teams. Like, no, please, no. Like that team is bang average. You just have Allison that saved them through the first half of the season. And yeah.
You realize how tall Klopp is when he's shouting at refs. I'm like, oh, this guy is tall. Because it's like,
Yeah, no.
I'm like, bro, man.
This
This guy is tall, man. Just towers over them. Yeah, but I don't think they're good. I don't think they're good enough to win, to be honest.
If they're not good enough to win, then maybe it might be Arsenal winning because City are also not.
No, City. But that's the problem with City. I don't think City has to be at their best. I don't think City have. The old City will beat you 1-0. The new City will beat you 2-1 because you will score against them.
There are teams in this they're running that low key carry them for mine, bro. Brighton, Forest, Wolves, Fulham, Super Fulham. Come on now. Tottenham, we know that the 2-2 draw. So, like, yeah, so again, it's just a case of I just wish that Luton game was away, like playing at Luton. Then I know, okay, for sure that you get points. So I had this thing in my head that City have to drop 4 points. So they dropped 2 already. So they need to drop points somewhere else. And then Liverpool had to drop 5 points to drop 2 already. So I don't know where they're supposed to drop the other ones from then. Everton's going to collect 2. So
No,
Arsenal
Liverpool.
need to be able to
Liverpool
lose
drop
one
points.
game.
Liverpool
Arsenal need
drop
to be able to
points.
lose one game, essentially. That's just all it is. If they're not winning at that game, I can tell you that one for free.
Go on, catch it. I said catch it.
I can tell you who's vulnerable. So for Arsenal, right? Arsenal at home are pretty much a lock to win all their home games. I think for me, with Arsenal, the away games, especially the away to Spurs, away to Man U, they have to remember not to play the occasion and play the team in front of them. So what Liverpool made a mistake on the weekend is Liverpool were playing, we're playing Man U, let's hype. Let's play. We're playing our title, like we're playing our historical rivals in England. Instead of playing the Ten Hag team and exploiting their weakness. That's what. And Arteta is going to tell the Arsenal players, yes, you're playing Man U, but play this Ten Hag team. Ignore the fact that you're playing Man U, but don't play to the emotions and all those things. Play the team, be clinical. And we've seen against this Man U team, if you are clinical, you kill them. If you get 3 chances, you score 3. That's it. You put them to bed. But don't give them any hope that you play bad. They play bad for first half, and you think maybe second half they will just use 10 minutes and score 2 goals, and that's it, right? So I think for Arsenal, that away game to Spurs, away game to Man U are the teams that are the ones that are a bit tricky. Also Villa, we know Emery probably has a score to settle with the Arsenal board and then letting him go. So this bro is probably going to put his best foot forward for that game. For Liverpool at home, Liverpool are pretty much a lock to win their games, but it's away from home. Liverpool concedes a lot of goals. Pretty much, Liverpool are a lock. If you're a betting person and you bet for Liverpool to concede 2 goals a match, you would have been a millionaire by now. Because these bros always concede. Always. They always concede. I can't remember the last time they kept a clean sheet. They always concede. God help them if they not going to concede against a team, maybe like a West Ham, like a David Moyes West Ham, 2 goals. You know he's not going to play anything again. He'll pull out his strikers and play all 12 defenders. So For Liverpool, their away games are where they are in trouble. Like the Aston Villa away game, West Ham away game, even Fulham away. It's gonna. Even the Everton one. Everton is gonna want anything to stop Liverpool from winning the league. And then for Man City, I think Man City are vulnerable. That Spurs is their bogey team. Their away games, but also the away games that are later in the season, like close to that semi-final, second leg time. Because if Man City and Arsenal go further in the Champions League competition, that semi-final, the second leg especially, that's where it's going to come those last 2-3 games in the season where, like, do I rest players? Any player that has any league, do I rest them for Champions League or do I go for it in the league? That's also the dilemma as well. So I think anybody that can pick up your maximum points now, don't play with your food. Just be killing everybody right now. So that going into, if you can build some form of, even if it's a 3 or 4 point lead going into that, I want to say going into like end of April, then you'll be fine. But any team that plays with their food now, in the sense of if you are wasteful, and we see Liverpool now are wasting chances. Salah is not the Salah of.
These guys scored a penalty and a set piece. After all the shots they were giving us, they scored a penalty and I don't even understand how that happened. Because at the beginning of the match, they were missing shots and they were kind of smiling like, we'll get around. No banana with his Vaseline. We'll get around. We'll get another one. Before you know it, the game is over. How did we score penalty and set piece? Klopp should be furious and Liverpool should be ashamed of themselves, to be honest.
But then they're a bang average team. Liverpool is a bang average team. The only thing is they are well coached and their style of play is what has gotten them this far. And they've gotten a lot of favorable calls. Let's not deny the fact that ever since that
recently,
ever since that bad game against Spurs where they didn't get the call, if you look at the 10 or 15 games, these guys were getting penalty every match. They were pretty much getting a penalty
call every Chelsea, match. Bro. That's Chelsea. It's Chelsea that gets penalty every match, guy. It's actually Chelsea that gets a penalty every match.
No, but Chelsea's one actually calls. It's just, okay, these last 2 games he's been Chelsea. But, I mean, if you look at since from that Spurs game, they made a very bad mistake. You could see the Liverpool propaganda in the media. All their ex-players were shouting, let the ref, like it's like they were putting pressure on the ref. So any Liverpool player that just feels anything on him, they are going down in the penalty box and they were giving it. How do you think Salah has gotten the goals he's gotten this season? Most of it is penalties now. This bro has just been scoring penalty. He really has not been good this season. Let's be real. By his standard, he hasn't been good this season. So
it's funny how when things are, how should I put it? When things are up for grabs, you start looking like at these teams that you would normally beat as. Wait, so this is a potential banana skin. Man's are scared of Fulham all of a sudden. Like, what's happening here? Fulham is a low-key good team. Look, Fulham's a low-key good team, I know. Villa has a lot of injuries. I know those guys always dissing Emery, but Villa has a lot of injuries. Like, they do.
What? I'm just saying about Villa.
Shut up. You always see Emery.
No. Oh, you mean that I think is rubbish? Oh,
yeah, they have a lot of injuries, man.
Because I did not say anything about the game against them. Shot back that series, I'm going to destroy them. Emery fighting for top 4. Come off it, bro. Like, that guy knows it. We don't have to, if we show up on that 16, we're winning that game. Because Emery has to choke top 4. Like, it's a deal of rights. His right as a human being, but choke top 4.
Bro's DNA is Europa. It's my nature, bro. It's my nature.
He knows his level, and he's great at his level. I love that for him. So we say thank you for the 3 points in advance. But speaking about Liverpool, there's an underrated group of games that Liverpool. That's when you know that they're actually serious. They play Atlanta away, Fulham away, Everton away, West Ham away, and they play Tottenham right after. If they can come out of all those things and they are winning, still be like, okay, fine, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Carry your league and be going.
Do you know? And this is why we need.
Once.
This is why we need Dami. Do you know when Konate is coming back, or Matip?
Konate was on the bench. He's back, but he's just not fit yet. But Liverpool's problem is not Konate. In my opinion,
there's defense. They need defense. Yeah, but that's why they need Konate. Konate along with Van Dijk.
When he was playing, he was conceding.
Yeah, he was still conceding.
They're conceding every game. With their net of points.
Their own is I'll outscore you. That's Liverpool's own. I'll outscore you. Yeah. But when you now play a team like West Ham, when you play a team like West Ham that are like, okay, I score you one, we're not playing football anymore. We're throwing away the ball. Let's now see. David Moyes at home, he will tell you, let's now see. They will not catch you on the break with Paqueta and
And
Antonio.
kudos. And
And
kudos.
Kudus.
Just running, bro. Like, what's happening?
Oh, because Liverpool, I'm not just saying like I just said, it's just they're trying to score you, but even that scoring in the inevitability is going away slowly. Like there used to be a time when I guess it was coming, but now it's like it took Sheffield to like 80th minute. Sheffield is literally like the worst team Premier League has seen in 10 years. But nobody, and the gap between them and the next team is like 5 or 6 positions. That's how bad they are. Like they're like the worst thing we've seen in this league in a very, very long time. And they not only did they scored twice, right?
Careful,
And
though.
then they now have to wait. Like, come on, man.
Skip begs the differ. Didn't they just draw 2-2 against Sheffield?
Again, Chelsea, we're
Just-
not Chelsea's level. We're not Chelsea's level. And I was even winning. That's why Chelsea got that 1 point. Someone should check that.
No, it was away. It
Honestly,
was
check
away.
that.
It wasn't raining. It was away. It was away. It
It
wasn't
wasn't
raining.
raining.
No, it wasn't a London rain.
But yeah.
I would, if I was Liverpool, I'd focus on Europa too, man. Just go collect your second European trophy and peace out.
First of all, I think we got to meet that super. But which of it?
That's what I feel like. In terms of propaganda, I feel like that is the propaganda. I feel like they want a Leverkusen final.
Who wants a UEFA?
UEFA. That's what the UEFA wants.
UEFA doesn't
So,
want. I keep telling you,
Atalanta
UEFA
can do
UEFA
whatever they want. Refs
No, but you
will
see, no,
go.
UEFA doesn't like English teams. I don't think you guys know. These bros want English teams money, but they don't want English teams in the finals. Or to them, it's a better story. Let Leverkusen play some shitty ass team, and he'll collect his this. This guy is waiting for Madrid. He's waiting for Ancelotti to clear him, go to Madrid. That's who those are the
Stop
fans he's
making
waiting
Don't
for.
worry. He will go next season.
Yeah, he's going next season. He's waiting for Ancelotti. But for me, the underrated team that I think will decide this Premier League, you see Wolves. You see that guy that Pep say, what's his name? Well, that Korean guy, Juan. You remember that guy? Every time that guy plays Man City, he scores and he runs to Man City's bench to remind Pep, do you know who our name is? Like, you see Wolves, West Ham. Those two guys, those are the teams that, God help you if they score you first. They are very stubborn teams to put away.
Not even Spurs, because that's another thing. All three of them have to play Spurs.
No, and the thing is Spurs against Man City. Pep knows that Spurs is his bogey team.
That draw going to hit like crap, bro. Like the rest of it.
Nah,
Like, oh my
I
days.
think City's gonna get this. Luton, Brighton,
I don't
Forest, easy wins. Wolves, maybe.
see.
Fulham, they'll beat Fulham. West Ham,
See,
they'll beat West Ham easily.
I don't think that's what's gonna happen. And I honestly think if Madrid see that okay, this tie is going away for them, they can just be like, okay, Shea is Rodri that is your player. Let's Kukuma just take him out. Take him out. If you want to kill City now, just take out Rodri.
Thanks, Madrid, love from London,
No, last. If Madrid realize that okay, these guys they are humiliating us now. You get what I mean? This tie is getting embarrassing. And his second leg, we are getting embarrassed. It's like, bro, you are playing for pride at this point. What is a red card? It's not going to mean anything. You just tell Valverde or one of your guys, just take out
They
Rodri.
have to play Arsenal in semi-final. They're going to win City Premier League season.
Is that gonna come in between the Fulham West Ham game for City?
Somewhere around there.
Okay,
So,
no, I'm looking at this
somewhere
tie.
around
It's looking too easy for City, to be honest.
See,
Like,
he's looking.
No,
but
it's looking
it
too
looks
easy.
easy for them because they tend to win every game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with them winning almost every game. I just need them to draw one more game, and they will see a game to draw.
But then my issue is that they are going to lose. They are going to lose at least 2 more games, in my opinion.
I mean, if
In
they
the
lose,
Premier
that's
League?
fantastic, even better.
Are you guys
Believe me.
on crack cocaine? 2
Believe
games
me.
from where?
One draw, but I'll take the
Nah,
loss.
man.
You know why I say they will lose games? Pep has been stubborn. They don't know that their secret weapon is Jack Grealish. A lot of people don't know this. This game they played
Jack
on the
what?
weekend. Jack Grealish
Even Jack
is
Grealish brother doesn't
no,
take
no,
it.
let me tell you why Jack Grealish
So
is their
who, my
secret
son?
weapon. When they are playing, when Man City is playing teams that in a low block, nobody stretches, nobody can find or create space or pull players out of position better than Jack Grealish off that his wing. Because if you are just playing De Bruyne, right, and Foden and all those guys, and like, okay, City is left to shoot from afar because then you've neutralized Haaland, you're not doing anything. But when you play Jack Grealish or you play Alvarez, those guys can help you, especially Jack Grealish. Those guys can pull guys out of position. This game they played on weekend, most of the goals, De Bruyne got all the plaudits, but watch the game very well. Most of the stuff came through Jack Grealish wing and with him.
Never heard this in my life, man. They're really
I'm
doing anything to help
no,
City
no,
win
I'm
it.
no.
That's
See, I'm
scary
telling
stuff right there.
no. See, I'm telling you, and they don't have the Gundogans and the Mahrez and all those guys that can
Come off the bench.
that can come off the bench and be creative.
What? Not Doku?
Doku,
yeah. One
Doku.
trick pony.
Look, everybody talks about that, bro. Like, this guy is just,
You know
he's not in for the YouTube highlights.
You know who Doku reminds me of? You know who he reminds me of? His grabber reminds me of. Do you remember this guy that used to play for Tottenham? Aaron Lennon. He will push the ball around you and be running. All he knows is push and run. It's true.
Like that,
That's rude, though. But Doku can at least dribble. Doku can dribble a little. Doku can dribble. Lennon, I don't think Lennon could dribble.
Lennon could not dribble. Lennon push him. Lennon uses space, but when his space went, he was done.
Is going past the player. That's the definition of dribbling. I think.
No.
By definition, it was dribbling.
If like that, Bale is one of the best dribblers of all time, man. Because he was the king of that push and run. Like, bro, I can't catch this, bro, man. He's got. He's got. I can't catch him.
The definition of dribbling.
So final question before we go to the prediction. So who are you taking, Kachi, to win this?
I know. Beginning of season, I think I went with Arsenal, right? That was who I picked to win the league. I think I remember from my predictions. I said Man City will not be able to repeat. Right. So
yeah, I remember that.
I think I'm still gonna stick. I think I'm still gonna stick with Arsenal, but I think Arsenal will have to win it out. Like in the sense of instead of hoping for other guys to make mistakes, I can foresee Arteta telling his guys, let's just focus on our game. Eat your food in front of you. Don't be hoping for miracle elsewhere because you know the Premier League is not going to favor you. The referees are not going to favor you. Eat your food in front of you. And I know Arteta will want the stuff wrapped up by the time they play Man U. He will not want to go into that Man U game. Like he wanted to be like sitting in a comfortable.
Live and direct. Anthony Taylor and that Gillette guy on bar.
No, and because you know that game is when you see Rashford has not played anything the whole season. This bro, all of a sudden gain fitness and turn it to prime Mbappe.
So like, I rise. Just rise up, bro. What's happening, bro?
Like you see this guy rising from you see Rashford tracking back. All of a sudden, he has not tracked back all season. Second to the last game of season against Arsenal. You see this bro like playing like
Saka, what's up?
It's like so. I think Arteta is going to tell his guys, take it a game at a time. Eat your food. Don't play around with your food. And I can foresee his Jesus being on the bench in the sense of like Arteta going with the team that has been winning him so far. So like Havertz, Trossard, the guys that have been deadly so far. And then even I think you should even throw Nketiah here and there into some of these games where they win. Let me tell you, let me land now. Some of those games, maybe when you're already winning 3-0, put Nketiah there for confidence boosting because you never know where you will need him.
I think Arsenal beat us. Like Arsenal beat Man U. I'm not even worried about
Arsenal
that.
beat Man U.
Arsenal beat Man U.
But to me, Arsenal's game that they should be worried about. You see those Wolves. You see those teams that they have nothing to lose. They are called them perennial spoilers. They're like, I will not succeed, but you two will not succeed.
No, I'm not scared of if they want to play. If a team decides, okay, we're going to come and play Arsenal, and I thank you very much, I take my 2 points. You feel that there's many teams here that would choose to not play.
No, but that's the thing. You guys can't beat a low block. Arsenal can't beat a low. You guys are used to low blocks. You can beat a low block. There's not every game that is Porto. There's not every game that is Porto, man. Like you can actually beat a low block. I don't know what was going on against Porto, man. Someone swore for you. I'm like, bro, score these guys, man. Score these guys. Score these guys.
They played the occasion. They played the occasion against Porto.
100%.
They played the occasion.
Hoping they just forget that.
Before we talk about the Champions League, Edosa, so who are you taking to win?
To win the league?
Mm.
What's that 21 Sunday song about? wanting to see the Ghana lift the title. That's
Us
all I'm really for.
forever.
It's really about that can envision. You know, all the things that manifest. I'm deep in my manifestation stage of life right now. Then draw to Liverpool and City. See, I'm a good person. I'm not meant to lose. Losing is bad. Just draw. You know, cheese.
This
That's
guy,
all we need in this
this guy
world.
is using the Gen Z word for lying. Say, I'm not lying, I'm manifesting.
Manifesting, bro. Just manifesting that. Those 3 points.
Nah, I
Ideally,
think, yeah.
we get to Tottenham and win the league there.
No, that's too early. That's too early.
How is it too early?
That's 3 games away from the thing. How?
The whole point.
That's in 3 games' time. How? That means City will have to drop points against Luton and Brighton and Forest.
Which game?
For Arsenal to win the league by Spurs, City will have to drop points
No,
with
Arsenal
Luton,
winning.
Brighton,
There's no way
and
Premier
not
League
Forest.
Premier League will not want that because then their viewership will go down. They want this stuff to go down to the last 3 games.
It doesn't matter what Premier League.
Doesn't
Maybe
matter.
your time is your time.
I'll remind you that it matters what Premier League wants when these guys are coming up with some
Bro,
phantom calls.
The Premier League wants Arsenal to go where they are right now.
They don't. That's why I'm telling you that Arteta has to tell his guys, his siege mentality, eat your food. Don't leave any crumbs.
No, I agree with you. I'm just
I
saying
think City.
we can get there. If we get to Tottenham, after that game, we've not lost the game. Sorry, guys, you guys better start wearing your gold Arsenal socks. You're going to be crazy.
No, I have for me.
Yes.
I think if you're asking me who deserves to win it, I think Arsenal has been the most consistent.
Arsenal deserves to win it. It's not
I'll
even
give it
close.
to them.
Arsenal
It's not even a
deserves to win
banter
it.
thing. For me, I have no.
Yeah.
The team I do not want to win the league is Liverpool.
You said your enemies will sing your praises.
No,
How
it's
do I
not about
meet
that.
this guy? Where's the button?
Let me tell you why I don't want Liverpool to win the league. You know why? You can tell the media has already started crafting their tale. How Klopp is the next best thing since Pep. How they want to elevate this guy. These guys have already started writing their storylines. They don't want to, but now if it's Arsenal that wins it, these guys will have to eat humble pie. And then have to
They're going to eat it in Jesus' name.
No, but they have to eat humble pie and then give Arteta his praise, right? These are the guys that 2.5 years ago they were saying Arteta is over his death, blah blah blah. You know, this media, they like their own storylines, and there's so many Liverpool guys in the media.
If Arteta wins this thing in the era of Klopp and Pep, that is extremely impressive. That's extremely impressive. So you can't even be like, okay, Klopp has gone. That's why Arsenal won.
Arteta matches Pep's entire legacy in England. The Klopp's entire legacy in England.
In England,
that's all I'm here for, man. Because
in 3 seasons,
I've told you guys that guy's a fraud. Like the amount of money, the lack of competition he faced apart from Pep. Nah, yes, I get the Pep was doing crazy things, but all in one was one of everything. Man, so we're home.
That's why I say he should just continue his trend of winning one of everything by going to win Europa. He should just continue that. Okay, I got one Europa too.
He can't win Europa.
He won't win Europa.
He won Champions League. I don't think. Have you ever been in Europa before in his era? I don't remember.
Yeah, he lost.
Oh yeah, he lost in the final against Sevilla. Emery against Emery. He lost against Emery. He lost against Emery.
Sure, we need in the state.
Coach.
His boy is solid.
I think City's going to win. I think City has the Arsenal is a better team, but I think City has the easier running. Luton, Brighton, Forest, Wolves, Fulham.
What you are forgetting is City, the players they signed did not replace who they had before.
Yes, 100%.
They're actually a weaker team. Who's that Wolves guy they signed? Cunha. Is it Matheus Cunha?
The Brazilian?
Shit. The Cunha guy, I don't know his name.
The City signed? Matheus. Yeah, Matheus.
Nunes, he's shit.
Matheus Nunes,
Kovacic, he's shit. Like if you are comparing them to...
What he said. I think a couple of years ago they played sports and it was like, oh, Matheus is one of the best footballers in the world. Then we signed him. And the guy is like, what? I said he was the best in the world in specific actions, but the rest of them, we need to learn. I'm like, oh my God. I thought which again, bro.
Bro, you've destroyed my confidence. What kind of man are you in this? Okay, let's do the quick predictions for the game. I think this is very easy. This thing is so easy. I don't even remember who's on the other side. I know City is going to beat Madrid easily. Both legs.
Like
Easily.
thoroughbred.
Arsenal will beat Bayern easily.
Amen.
That's not
I don't know.
easily, bro. Easily, bro. If Eric Dyer starts, you're going to like. Ever since they signed that guy, ever since they signed that guy, I'm like, ever since they signed that guy, I don't.
Took him up on the league last week. So he just chose not to let the players. Yeah, they were winning and then they traded away, but like, he just chose not to play. All of them were fit. That guy showing up with full, like when you think about Bayern in your head, all of them are going to play that match. If they turn, they'll go and get Ribery Robin on top set. Like Mula is playing that game. I don't know how
Mula's
to beat Mula and
Musiala
but they'll figure it out. Like,
to number 10.
that guy is scaring me, bro, because he
He's
actually
good.
dribbles.
He's good. He's
You know
good.
how these guys that be trying to push past you with like pass and run. No,
So it's
they're
close
actually trying to
control.
kill you, man.
The close
So
control.
Saliba and De Bruyne are getting yellow cards too quick, so they're going to miss the semi-final. They're any points. I don't know if there's any points. So
6 turning points.
Yeah.
As I said, I've forgotten who's on the other side. Who's on the other side? Is it BVB Atletico? Oh, PSG.
Yeah.
PSG and Barcelona. PSG and Barcelona.
Yeah, and Atletico Dortmund.
Dortmund.
Yeah, it's Atletico Dortmund. What'd you say?
I thought I'm playing for Dortmund because they weren't saying
I'm telling you. Because Atletico is going to be the football versus the anti-football. Atletico will play the
Stop it. Atletico plays football. Stop it.
Football.
They play. they play football.
Also, that guy, like, I think they win the league under Simeone with like the highest goal scored at one point.
They did in one season.
They did. Even like 2 seasons ago. Don't mind these haters. Him and Amino, man. Hating on my boy.
Nah, that guy doesn't play football, man.
What's his name? El Chino?
So much of your boy.
What's his nickname?
He said this guy since he did Beckham dirty, man. I don't like that, bro.
Hold on, let me Google his nickname.
El Cholo. Is it not El Cholo?
Cholo, thank you. El Cholo, thank you. El Cholo. I don't know. Nickname.
That guy Mourinho is what I would like to see. They need to fight.
Mourinho is too old for that. If they were young, if Mourinho was young,
those guys. That's Atletico is anti-football. But it would be nice to see Sancho go further. But I think Atletico will win that one.
Stop.
Why?
Stop it. I hate that, bro. I hate that.
I hate Sancho. I love Sancho. He did not do anything wrong.
Don't let us change the topic of this thing. Like that's a whole nother that's a whole nother argument, man. What do you mean he didn't do anything wrong? What do you mean he didn't do anything wrong?
You didn't blame my guy. You had him on the bench and you're blaming him for a loss.
No, he wasn't. No, that's not what happened. Stop it. He didn't take him. He wasn't on the team bus. And when they asked him, why didn't you bring this guy wasn't there, why didn't you bring him? He said he didn't train well. What's wrong with your manager saying he didn't train well?
You don't say things like that.
You don't say that.
You don't say that, but there's nothing wrong in saying that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's not as if nah, there's nothing wrong in saying it. Bro, you didn't train well. You didn't train well. Bro didn't say you're a bad player. Bro.
Okay, so if
Evans has been training well this whole time. Anthony has been training well this whole time. Come on.
Anthony has been on the bench, man. Anthony has been on the bench.
No, but if we're gonna be like manager honesty, let the manager be honest all the way 100. Tell us that Rashford has really been trained.
We're losing because I'm rubbish. Not because 20 games ago
Stop it.
Not get a penalty against Arsenal.
Stop it.
That's why we lost this game. Come on, man. Why are you defending this guy? I'm
defending this guy because I'm genuinely scared of who we're getting a replacement. I rather him than Southgate.
You get 10 more years of.
I rather him than Southgate. Like, bro, give me the ball fraud any goddamn day. Because you think
no difference between the two of them. Don't worry.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Like Southgate.
Stop it. Because man, that's a whole other thing.
Find anybody that has sense. Yeah. Like, if you guys get like a Giuseppe or a Potter,
then nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. As long as those players are there, nothing is going to happen. Nothing. Like,
if you
That's
say
just the
so.
facts. Nothing.
But
Nothing.
the idea that somehow United don't have better players than Sheffield doesn't make any sense. Or
It's not about better players than Sheffield. It's about the players caring enough to show up
They don't
off
care.
slash follow
They
instructions.
don't care.
That's what it is. That's what it
the
is.
fact that the fact that they can turn it on when they are playing big teams just means it's a almost like a preparation
Coaching.
issue.
But
Preparation and coaching.
but think about it. They don't turn it on when they are playing big teams. They turn it on in certain moments, when they are playing big teams. It's not even throughout the whole game.
10 minutes points.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay, like even Arsenal as a serious team. How many times do you really went against Brighton? You're playing a good team, It's the ability to use the opportunity you get.
But that's the problem.
That's what it is.
That's the problem.
So,
These guys are so proud they don't
coach-
see teams like Brighton as a good team.
There's a big difference. See,
No.
Man U's zone is they start very low. They will have 10-minute spurts where they are good and then they are back to being their poor level. Arsenal zone is fairly consistent throughout the game. Rarely do you see an Arsenal team where they've had a really bad half. Like a half of a game where they played horribly bad that you cannot even you're like, is this the same team? Mine zone is like, it looks like these guys are
maybe not this season, but we don't.
Yeah, in the past, but not this season. No, not this season. That's what I'm saying. You guys' level remains relatively high throughout the game. So it's like, I don't know how to explain. Like if you draw in a graph of
it's a preparation thing. You get your team to that point.
I don't think it's preparation. Rashford just doesn't care anymore.
Who was the person which coach said, if I need to motivate a player, I don't need that player on my team? Like, bro, I'm like, you can't, and that's the fact that they did relatively well with Ole, because Ole was a motivator. That's all the red flags you need. Like, I'm not even teaching you tactics here. I'm just like, hey, you can do it. And like, all right, let's go.
Find a job and he could do better with this player. What I'm talking about?
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The players are the problem, because the players are like, bro, we can do it if we want. We don't feel like it today. Fuck it, we're not doing it.
Yeah, that's one game, sure. But then if you're telling me that the entire season the players are saying they don't feel like doing.
But it's the consistency of it, because like I keep telling you guys, I don't know any other team that players from 4 coaches ago are starting. I don't know any other team like that.
But we don't have 4 coaches since Wenger.
Exactly, they're starting, bro.
But the point is that Teta threw away a season because they're trying to make a point. If Ten Hag was really about that, he will bench these guys, play anybody else. But he's not, because he knows that he needs them in 2 games when he wants to save his job.
But that's
they come and save his job.
No, and he doesn't have the backing Arteta had.
He doesn't have the backing Arteta has. The fan base is not nearly as patient, and realistically, he's doing it a little.
That's how they're covering chairs with garbage bags. You see, it's even people's fault, man. Every day you bring out no stuff to be complaining. Next game, they're every day trying to watch match. People are not serious in your
That's
club.
the thing. They're not serious. They're not serious. They're legit not serious, man. Like, they're not. They are not. Looking at Southgate, this is the team that's looking at Southgate. You're calling this a serious team.
You see what they would do. You see what they would do to England in the Euros. You see what they would do to England in the Euros. This Euros, you see what they would do to England.
England is winning that thing. Forget about that.
See, you see what they would do to
England.
England
is winning that thing.
You see what Germany. You see what Germany and all those boys, France. They will see what they will do to England. They will teach them a lesson. Don't worry, you see.
England will beat Germany. England will beat Germany. France, maybe, but England will beat Germany. Is he Havertz and them? Havertz and them boys.
Don't worry, Mbappe is on a mission this year. Mbappe wants to win Mbappe wants to win the Champions League before he leaves, and the Euros before he leaves PSG.
You guys should calm down. He ain't winning the Champions League. He ain't winning.
A couple of passes.
Some Aguero shit. Stay here forever, nigga.
Even if he doesn't win Champions League, I just want him to do something for me. I just want Mbappe, please punish Barcelona. I need another embarrassing result in Champions League.
No,
I need these guys.
Actually love the Arsenal PSG game.
Final?
Just one of those games that you won't
No, you
ever
don't.
get.
Trust me, no, you don't.
Why?
And Enrique is a tactical. This is not the PSG of before, bro. This bro is
I
actually.
don't care. Bro, I don't care. Because
Guy's
Mbappe
laughing.
don't forget where the game. When the game gets hot, Mbappe don't forget all about it.
He's laughing. Who's in the final? Actually, let's do that quick before we end. What's your dream final?
My dream final is actually Arsenal versus Barca. They have some debt to be paid. You know, some
This-
money sending.
These bros are on a revenge tour. Say, first I'll do Barca, first I'll do Bayern, then I'll do City, then give me Barcelona in the final.
Having to learn revenge never works in Champions League. Just
Ask Salah. Ask
beat who
Salah
you
about
want
that.
beat who you want in front of you. Move on.
I don't think you'll be noticing Arsenal's ascension. Now look at all the games that propelled us. We just straight up pure hatred. Forget tactics.
Dream final. Arsenal losing to Atletico. El Cholo
My God.
lifts the
For
cup.
Atletico.
See,
See, even UEFA will not even give them the trophy. Atletico.
Someone give me the trophy. Someone give me this trophy, bro.
they have a big head of Champions League as a spectacle, bro.
This is the last time we're having Champions League in this format, right? Why not?
Say don't be
chill.
the next one because Simeone in the final, bro. No, leave the boy in
Say no, you pass first. No, you pass on pass. No. Let's flip the coin. I don't want to flip any coin. You guys should pass first. Pass first, bro. That was my business.
But that would be such a good game. Also, guess what? There's also revenge. So give me anybody, bro. Back now.
PSG. What did Dortmund ever do to you? Dortmund never done nothing to you.
No, but everybody likes Dortmund. Dortmund, they're nice.
Everyone likes Dortmund. Yeah.
But we see Barcelona. Barcelona as a club. I want Barcelona to get to this level of Chelsea, where they're just
10th.
I want these guys to be like 10th and 12th.
Their league is not strong enough.
They're not strong enough for that. Yeah,
It's not strong enough. I know.
It's not.
But I don't like Barcelona. I don't like.
Aren't they almost second? Aren't they almost catching Girona now? Or have they caught them? Have they passed them?
That makes no sense.
That's how bad the league is,
You know
man.
what, guys?
That's how bad the league is.
Let's see.
No,
Yeah, they're second. They're second, bro. They passed them.
How?
See,
That's,
it's a joke.
the league is a joke.
Nothing.
That's why Mourinho knows what he's saying when he says the effort he used to win Premier League and the effort he used to win Spanish League is not even the same.
It's not the same, man. But like I said, let me just end it with this. After the Minu goal against Liverpool, Klopp's reaction, and like I said in the group, like, this is why, like, bro, it just reminded me of the interview. Like, this is why I'm tired. Like, why are you guys like this? This is why I'm tired, man. What's all this? What's all this? What, cruising? This is why I'm tired.
The biggest injury this season is actually Alisson getting injured, bro. Because that thing destroyed me.
The guy used to save them.
Your one chance.
Mhm.
He used to save them, man.
Once he didn't have one, now that your one chance is probably a goal. So now they must have never get one goal. So
It's a minus one.
it's not that they are struggling to score.
Have you noticed Van Dijk cannot come? This guy always stand at the back of his back. He came back from that bad injury.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
Anymore.
I ain't trying to twist. He ain't trying to twist.
He
He ain't
doesn't
trying
have
to
No, but
twist,
he's
man.
doing that the whole time. I
Van
remember
Dijk.
myself Van Dijk against Pepe. Like he just kept on backing off. That's why he had that whole nobody dribble passing for like 3 years. But he doesn't engage. Kind of just delays you until you do nonsense, then he gets the ball from you. You know what? Nobody's saying no what. Just
Like you
Nah,
said.
my guy's been exposed. Now the guy's been exposed.
Hey,
man.
stop talking about my boy, man. I like his hair.
Done.
Van Dijk. He has nice hair. I like
The
his
guy
hair.
not renewed his contract.
They've renewed or they're not?
He's gone.
Isn't he the one that said he wants to go? But that's a whole different thing. I think he wants to go because the club is going.
You should go to Saudi and
Or he should come here. Well, I'll take him in Man U. I'll take him in Man U any day.
come to
Twice.
Man U.
Well,
I'll take him any
Has any
day.
player gone from Man U to Liverpool or Liverpool to Man U? Direct transfer.
No, not
Not through an
direct.
intermediate. Bro, do you know what Liverpool
So,
fans will do to him?
you
They'll
know.
burn his house in Liverpool.
Our
the
cap.
contract. 100,000.
I'll take him,
So,
man.
that's
Have you
why
guys taken a
I'm
look? Have you guys taken a look at our defenders? Everybody was like, "Ah, you guys overrate Martinez.
Defenders.
He's not that good." I'm like, of course we do. Have you seen the rest of our defenders? Evans, Lindelof, like, bro, of course we overrate Martinez, bro. Martinez is average, but compared to the others, yeah, he's average. He's average, but compared to the others,
The level is
he's
drop
got
off is
tier.
high.
He's got tier, bro. The drop off is high. Nah, bruh. Nah, like he's average. He does average things, and that's what, like, yeah, man. Thank God they didn't dribble past you. You actually caught up to somebody. Hallelujah, hallelujah. They didn't just run the ball and you're gone.
Man, you should please tell Casemiro I'm done. Like the guy is done now.
Yeah,
Like
he's
it's not
gonna
even.
stay
Sell
Saudi.
him to who?
There's no
He's going to
engine.
Saudi. He's going to Saudi.
No,
He's going to Saudi.
just write off the contract. There's nothing left in the tank now. Like
He's
the
going to
bro
Saudi.
can't even run.
You want them
Like
to play you with 2 points deduction every couple of months.
Okay, we have to end. We're rambling. All right, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being professionals and recording on the day of being here, unlike some other people. I mean, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for please always like, subscribe, and support on YouTube and Instagram. As always, continue to love football.